Right, hi, my name's Pete, welcome to the channel. New series of videos coming out on the Driffield to Selby line. We're covering Driffield to Market Weighton. First episode, Driffield train station, we'll get you onto the edge of town, Kellythorpe signal box, and we'll continue from there. I hope you enjoy. If you do, please consider subscribing to the channel, it is completely free. Right, so we're now at Driffield train station. You can see behind me the entrance there. We'll go over and have a quick closer look at that, because there are one or two things here that are original and still here, so we will go and have a quick look at those. So I've turned the camera around at Driffield train station. That pinnacle there used to have a track at the other side, one at this side. That was for unloading and loading goods, that area. We'll cover that in another episode. And then there used to be some huts here and another track that ran up there and also up to that fence and had buffers on. There's an original white gateway there. It's not ancient, but it's old enough. But if we look up here, the canopy is not original, but this ironwork here is, and we've got 4 of those. Now, Driffield was a busy station at one time. Over there used to be a pub called the Railway, had a huge beer garden, but sadly that's gone. That used to be, I believe, part of the Railway Hotel. That's the station, and that was the station master's house. We'll have a quick look on the platform. So this is our crossing here. There used to be a signal box here, and there's a photograph or two taken from that side there, and I'll put those on. And that was our platform that you would catch to Market Weighton. And there's another crossing down there, and we'll go down there in a moment. So I've just come a little bit further up. That's our railway station there. This is Skerne Road crossing, and I've come here to show you this signal box. This is the last one remaining. Driffield used to have 5 of these, and this is the only one that's still in operation. Now, roughly where that hut is, a bit further behind there maybe, there used to be a turntable. There are no photographs of that turntable that are known, so if there's any in your family collection, please let me know, because I would like a copy of that. And then our track used to diverge up more or less through that hedge, and we're going to try and get the track bed there before we get to where used to be the West Box on Beverley Road. So I've been a bit cheeky and I've asked to come inside the signal box that we were just looking at from the outside. Amy, who's currently working here, has been kind enough to let me in, and surprisingly enough there is an original feature in here. Yeah, most of it is electronic and digital, but I want to show you this. So what we're looking at here is an original cast iron piece of equipment for lowering the wickets, I've learned they're called. This isn't staying here much longer. It is going to I believe what might be a heritage railway, possibly, but that's still there. The workings are still underneath. Well, how amazing was that? We'll continue our journey. Thank you to Amy for letting me in there and showing me around and having a look, and we'll get onto the track bed. Now a little bit further on from the signal box, this is the track bed at the back of some houses on Beverley Road. We can see an original gate there and a fence post here, but you can, I hope the camera's picking it up, you can see through there all that flat bit where the ivy is drops off here. It's a small cutting, a foot or two deep, and that's the original track bed there. And then we'll go up to Beverley Road signal box. So just to continue on, we were just over there. This is the gate I was pointing out. It would have been a farmer's access across the line. Now over this line it would have been 2 tracks. These would have taken you off to Market Weighton and Malton. We're going up that way. You can see cutting, that there is it actually in the cutting, and that's where the track bed is, going off towards Beverley Road. Right, here we are. This is where West Box was. It's gone. That is the crossing there, and that house is called something like Malton Crossing, and it would have come straight across there. We're going to go onto this housing estate here, because the road, the rails did split a little bit further up there, and we'll try and match a picture up. So this is round the back of the signal box here, the West Box, and that's what street we're on now. And our line would have roughly followed that fence. We'll get up there a little bit further. So where we are now is roughly where the track bed was, and right where that house is in the end there, that's where the points were, and that's where it splits off. It would be going left to Market Weighton, and then it would go right to Malton. There is a photograph taken from about here, so we'll try and insert that for you, and we're going to be from here on. We have to miss the outer section because it's all built on, there's a housing estate, there's nothing there, and then we'll join it at a river. Don't look to be a lot here, but I can assure you there used to be a bridge here, and there are some remains. Now I can remember coming across this bridge to go into the Driffield showground. I've got no idea why it was knocked down. The only reason I can suspect is that that's a housing estate over there now, and it would have been free access to the Driffield showground, so who knows why they're taking it down. I will show you what remains. It has been pretty much obliterated. So what we're looking at now, to get a bit of sense from where we've been, through there is the housing estate, and probably maybe half a mile is West Box. We're still coming out of Driffield. We're now on the outskirts of Driffield. There would have been an abutment there and a 2 or 3 arch bridge coming across here. It's all been destroyed. The abutments have gone on both sides. I'll show you this here. Absolutely nothing there. And that is our track bed up here. But what I can show you is, all being well, you can see that line of bricks. Remember, this was 2 tracks. That is where your bridge was. The abutment of that side is gone. It's all gone at this side. And what we'll do is we'll get past here and we will rejoin the track bed, and we'll go on to Kellythorpe Gatehouse. Just before we leave where the bridge was, which was just down there, we've got more evidence of the railway than just a little bit of brick. My brother here is holding this, which is a bit of clinker taken out of the engine box, and there is loads of it round here. I'll take you down to the ground level so you can have a look. You can see it all there, and we've even got a piece of unburnt coal. So more evidence to support this is where our bridge is, but it's as clear as day when we get up there and get back onto the track bed. So this is our track bed. It's been used as a storage area here. Would have been raised up. This would have been a bit of an embankment, and then we're going to follow that road, which is the track bed, and then roughly about there is another bridge, and we'll show you what remains of that. A little bit further down the track, our bridge being there, this is the actual track bed, and it's on a raised embankment going across here, and you can just see the top of a bridge there. I'll go around and I will show you that, and you can also see the embankment, what it used to be on. It's not a big one. This was a fairly level line. Now they'd have probably been getting power on, steaming across here. This is our bridge. This covers a beck. It is in poor condition, but you can see there's fancy brick there. We've got the railway blue brick. It has been a bit modernised through there. And then we've got this topper here. And then, once we've crossed this bridge, this road still being the track bed, goes all the way through there, and there is what was a signal box and a gate crossing there, so we'll go there next, and that's at Kellythorpe. I've just come over to the other side of that bridge just for completion, because we can see a little bit more. Yes, it does have a huge grate over there, but we can still see the brickwork. And I reckon if you could get in there, I reckon the arch would still be perfect. It's just these edges that have been a bit damaged, repaired there, overflow pipes put in here, but that's the original part, and the arch is in there. Just goes to testify to how good the engineering was and the craftsmanship. Like I say, the only parts that are getting damaged are the parts that are exposed to the elements since the line opened in what, 1890. So that's been there a long time. There's our road. That'll be off to our signal box and crossing keeper's cottage, but again I'll just show you down to the ground. We've got clinker pretty much everywhere around this bridge as well. Now we'll get down to the crossing. Here we are, a little bit further down the line. Our bridges are back that way. Moving forward, this is our signal box, and this is roughly where the line will have crossed. There is a photograph taken from around here which I will match up for you at the end of the video. Around there was the signal box, and this is the old Kellythorpe crossing keeper's cottage. Now they must be proud of the railway heritage, because they've got the sign up, the gatehouse, Kellythorpe. Now I think the line used to go through that way there, and that's the way we're going to try and get at some point. Thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. There's our gatehouse keeper's box in the background. If you have, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. I release videos every week, so therefore you'll get that coming up on your screen every week whenever there's a new video out. In the meantime, take care.